Character displacement. The process of genetic divergence of two or more species when they come into contact. Chromatid pertains to one of the two identical longitudinal halves of a chromosome which shares a common centromere. Chromatin, a nuclear material comprising the chromosome, the DNA protein complex or nucleoprotein. Klein, a gradual and more or less continuous change in phenotyped character over the geographical range of species. Klein, a clonal selection, the manner of choosing the best clones in clonal phase for further sexual propagation. Conjugation, the transfer of genetic materials from one bacteria to another when two compatible cells come in contact with each other. Control-pollination, the transfer of pollen from known source to raptive flower of known parents. A cultivar refers to plant type within a particular cultivated species that is distinguished by one or more characters. Cytogenetics, a study of cellular structures and mechanics associated with genetics. Deoxyribonucleoside, a portion of DNA molecule composed of one deoxyribose molecule plus either of purine or pyrimidine. Deoxynucleotide, a portion of a DNA molecule composed of one deoxyribose phosphorus bonded to either purine of the pyrimidine. Dihybrid, the individual heterozygous for two pairs of alleles or a cross between individuals differing in two gene pairs. Direct selection, the manner of choosing the parents on the basis of desirability in the traits under consideration, as choosing the tallest tree to improve growth rate. Dominance, the masking of the action of one allele that is alternative allele. Double fertilization, the process in which each of the two sperm nuclei formed in the pollen tube fuses with the nucleus in the embryo sac. Duplication, a chromosomal aberration in which a segment of the chromosomes bearing specific look is separated. Dysgenesis, and any effective situation tends to harmful to genetics of future generation. Elite tree, a tree verified by appropriate testing as high, superior, or desirable for a specified environment and propagation system. Heterosis, the state of genotype having a less degree of heterozygosity. Heterozygote, an individual whose chromosomes bear identical genes of a given allele pair of series. Hybrid, an individual that results from a cross between two genetically unlike parents. Independent segregation, the random or independent behavior of genes on different pairs of chromosomes. Inbreed line, a population derived from inbreeding. It is relatively pure, generally homozygous, and hence true breeding. Inbreeding, a production of natively homozygous offspring by mating related organisms, usually sealing. Incompatibility, a failure of partial failure in some process leading to fertilization. Introgression, the natural spread of genes one species population to phonological difference in flowering time, chromosome difference, and distance. Karyokinesis, the division of nucleus during the cell division. Kinetochore, a specialized body of chromosome which seems to direct its movement, also known as centrome. Lethal gene, a gene whose phenotypic effect is sufficiently drastic to kill the bearer. Life cycle, the entire series of development stage undergone by individual from zygote to maturity and death. Locus, the position place of chromosome occupied by particular gene or an its alleles. Messenger RNA, the reproductive acid conferring amino acid especially on ribosomes. Monohybrid, the offspring of two homozygous pairing that differ in only one gene locus. Mutation, a sudden change in genotype having a relation to the individual ancestry. Narrow sense heritability, that function of total variation attributable to the additive effects of gene ontogeny, the complete development of individual from zygote, spoon, and so to adult form. Open pollination, a natural pollination effected by wind or insects and not directly influenced by man.